Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another walk and talk. I basically walking on a different route. I started my walk and talks and I deleted a couple of them, deleted everything, and I wasn't happy with what I was talking about. I started to start and stop the camera, etc., etc. I want to do things, like I said, again in one take, and that's what I'm doing. I basically wasn't holding the camera angle correctly, and the wind is kicking. And the wind is coming this way towards me, so you should hear me just fine. But when I start to walk back that way, what's going to happen is the wind's going to take over. Now, last night I had baby back ribs at Tijuana Taxi Company, and on Sunday nights they have a car show. It's free, and they go around the two corners, one small section, and they just line up. They sit in front of the cars, and they have classic cars, muscle cars, and a couple of old cars. And they had a Lamborghini. I see them by me. They had no Bugattis, no Maseratis. I see those by me as well, and nothing special with them. They don't catch my attention because they're too much of like a Mercedes, and that's what caught my attention years ago. Mercedes, how they come into the state. Oh man, look at that beautiful Mercedes. What catches my attention today are the old Mustangs, the old Camaros, the 68s, the Oldsmobiles, the Pontiacs, the Cutlasses, and a Barracuda, and Chargers, Challengers. And there was a couple there. There's one car particularly with gray paint, and it was an excellent paint job indeed. Good morning, how are you? And it was just so unbelievably beautiful. It was no questions asked. And sure enough, when I get there, the gentleman who owned the car pulled up the hood for this lady, and I couldn't get a picture with it closed with my smartphone. But anyway, I also went to see a show early that afternoon. Something Twins. I cannot remember the name of the show, so please forgive me. And I would probably have to go into the videos, watch them, and get the name for you. And they've been around for many, many years and all. Good morning. And they're two twins. Two twins. A set of twins, and they sing variety shows like Sonny Bono and Cher, Barbara Streisand, Celine Dion, and everything like that. And they make hundreds of shows, and they switch things up. And last year they were here, and they're going to be here next year. They're sold out, and they're for our community. And they did such a great job. We enjoyed it. Now today, I'm going to see if I could get out, because I got a lot of work to do. And the work I'm doing, it's not going to take all day. It's just going to take up my morning, because I got to wait for an inspector to come. He's going to look at the toilet, and I got to get into the bathroom, put some spackle, 2-inch hole I got to fill in. So I got a piece of sheetrock, and I got spackle, and then I got to let that dry for the day. And then I got to start to paint that for tomorrow. So that takes a day's worth of time, you know, just preparing, let it dry, etc., etc. Now, I do have a sliding door thing which I started last night. I got it pretty clean. I want it cleaner than what it looks like. I'll try to take a before picture of one and the after picture of the other, and you could get the idea of what it looks like, right? I gotta do a lot of picture hanging. That doesn't take much time, but my mom's friends coming over, they're gonna say, hey, I like the picture here. And that means my iPhone's gonna be using the level, put one screw in for the height, get a little piece of wood or use the frame to level it. And it takes a couple of seconds. But the sheet rock walls, the plaster boards are soft, they're not hard. Now, I am walking the opposite way onto the way I walked, so you can get an idea of a different scene here. But that's what I'm doing. Later on today, I am going to be heading out to a place, and not many people were interested before of a nature walk, ecological walk. It's at Delray, called the Hobbies wetlands. What are you going to see there? Wildlife, birds, eckers, heron, alligator, iguana. You're walking on a nice boardwalk. It's about a mile long, and the alligator comes out. You're able to spot them. There used to be one. Now there's like 3 or 4 of them there, and they don't get close, but the iguanas do go on the boardwalk, and they can walk right by them. And the birds also land on the boardwalk. Tonight for dinner is a delicatessen called Ben's. Won't be able to film. I got yelled at. And beautiful little city of New York in there, sculpture. And I got the video, and the guy came up to me, what are you doing? You taking pictures? He got upset, got offended. Well, I'll tell you what, you know what I did? I said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete it. I'm not going to show them in my videos, and bring some people to your restaurant. Not being rude about it, saying here right now, I just respect your privacy. I understand what you want. I'll respect your privacy. I did that. But people think they could take a camera and just go wherever they want and start filming. And it's a lot of us out there. And you want to be respectful. And I always try to be respectful. And some people are not camera shy. They bring their cameras, they go. Well, I said a lot. I walked a lot. I think I'm about, again, 6 minutes in, 7 minutes in. I got up to 9 minutes in my chapters to do these walking talks. It is another